Yo, 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 what's happening, gang? Well, back to another episode at the reaction booth. This is something that I really enjoy watching. It's the Customs and Border Patrol protection. I really enjoy watching it, man. I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm having a great day. My Kentucky Wildcats won their first game this past weekend. You know what it is. So, I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope y'all's favorite team won. And, this woman does not end up having a great day. She is shocked when officers find unexpected drugs. How are you shocked?
But you've got things in this bag that are yours.
In Melbourne, Customs and Border Protection are searching the bags of an Australian passenger returning from Vietnam when she makes a surprising admission.
She told me that a friend of a friend has packed the bags.
A friend of a friend has packed the bags. That's her way of disassociating herself from what she knows is in that bag.
She's not certain of what's in there. So all of this, do you buy or?
How antsy she is. She's like watching everything she's touching.
Your friend? Yeah. Your friend's friend?
Yes.
How many people are you carrying for?
Around 4.
The passenger is responsible for the baggage that she has brought to Australia.
Obviously.
Regardless.
It doesn't matter who packed your bag, who did anything. They always ask those questions so they know how to proceed if they do find some illicit substances. Did you pack them? Did your friend pack them? Are you going to get charged with 8 years or are you going to get charged with 15?
So who has packed the bags?
They're yours if you carry them in your bag. Everything that you carry belongs.
That nosy ass woman in the background. She's like, oh my god, my cousin, she is getting caught.
To you.
It can be a very risky move to carry a bag for someone else into Australia. A swab will be taken, and the result of this test could help to indicate what kind of friends she really has.
By the way, that is the weakest braid I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm just gonna throw that up. Methamphetamines. She got that. She knows she's guilty as hell.
Melbourne Immigration has taken aside a young woman to check if she has been working on her previous tourist visa or if she is planning to this time.
So she originally came out.
Gang, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know what it is about British people, but their teeth are crazy. Their teeth are crazy. I wasn't expecting this.
So she...
Gang, my teeth aren't perfect, but they're not that. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
She originally came out on a working holiday visa and has been working in Australia.
She got pretty eyes,
visa,
but she's
then
pill.
got a tourist visa, gone offshore, come back, stayed here 3 months, gone offshore, come back, stayed here 3 months. So when it's...
This young lady right here might be a drug/commerce mule. They don't always do drugs because the taxes in Australia are so crazy. Sometimes they'll sneak in cigarettes. I ain't lying.
She's living here.
The case is complicated because Olivia, who
Is
travels
crying.
on a UK passport, is actually a New Zealand resident, but that doesn't give her...
Yo, gang, do you see how terrified she is right here? She's scared. That mole is scared. She's terrified.
UK passport is actually a New Zealand resident, but that doesn't give her the same work rights in Australia as New Zealand citizens.
I was born in the UK. My parents are both English.
Why are you crying? You're gonna make them look into everything so much harder.
And we immigrated to New Zealand when I was 10. And my parents are now citizens, but I was unable to get my citizenship.
You know, something very similar is happening with me. I am from Romania. My parents have their citizenship. I still do not.
was a drink driving charge when I was 18.
Whoa. I didn't do all that. I just haven't applied yet. Why is she laughing about it? Jesus Christ. I'm able to become a citizen whenever I want. I just want to make sure I get everything in line.
She has arrived with her boyfriend, who had no problem getting through because he is a New Zealand citizen and he can work here legally.
The immigration came over, called her name, took her away. That was it.
A few...
Chill out, dude. It's not like they're gonna take her away forever and ever.
The immigration came over, called her name, took her away. That was it.
A few messages have been found on Olivia's phone that could indicate that she has been working illegally. So a quick phone call to her boyfriend will help to see if this is the case.
Now, can you tell me what she's been doing in Australia?
She's been staying with me.
She's been staying with me.
Okay, has she been working in Australia? Please be aware that I've read the messages on her phone.
Yeah, she's been working at the pizza place.
Please be aware, I've read the messages on her phone. Mate, that's when you say, I don't know what messages, gang.
So it's confirmed that she has breached her visa conditions. But that doesn't mean that it is game over just yet.
No, it's not game over because there could be other circumstances
Gang, I cannot get over her teeth. The teeth are crazy.
that may make us not cancel her visa. So I need to hear the whole story and know what's happening before I make a yes or no decision.
She gets to make the yes or no decision whether or not you stay in the country or not. But that's ugly.
In Sydney, biosecurity officers are inspecting an X-ray which indicates this passenger may have undeclared organic matter in his luggage.
He's from Pakistan, he didn't declare, and he's actually a poet. What we can see is that
pilot?
he didn't declare, and he's actually a poet. What we can see is that his bags...
Gang, one more time, because I cannot hear what she's saying with that thick-ass accent.
He didn't declare, and he's actually a poet. What?
She's either saying a pirate or pilot. And he can't be a pirate. You feel me? He's not a pirate. He can't be a pirate, so he got to be a pilot. In which case, he 1,010% knows that you're not allowed to carry organic matter on the plane with you. Unless he just feels like, oh, because I am pilot, I can do what I want.
We can see that his bags, all 3 bags actually, do contain some organic material that's of interest to quarantine.
We're just going to open.
She can check my baggage.
Okay, so how come you failed to declare yes?
Imagine being able
He's looking at that freaking paper like
to build an
he
active
doesn't
game
know what it says.
just by thinking about it. Meet
I bet you
Base 44.
Not $1 million, but I'm a betting dude, and I bet you he's kicked people off the plane for having food on them.
Yeah, but that could be made out of dairy, milk. So you must declare.
If his food is not prohibited, he may only get a warning. But if it contains an ingredient that is a biosecurity risk, he could receive
Man,
a
what the
fine.
hell was that? I swear to goodness, people.
Contains an ingredient
Foreign
that
food
is a
is crazy. Foreign food is crazy. That just looked like a bunch of fudge to me. Different types of fudge. Fudge too rich and too sweet for me. Ugh. But foreign food is crazy.
Security risk, he could receive a fine.
You see, this could be made out of dairy.
These are likely to be homemade treats called burfi, which are made from milk and sugar.
Burfi? This should sound disgusting.
And what about in this bag
Gonna
here?
make me burpy.
Are you planning to sell these? A gift. No business.
It appears that he has a commercial quantity of books.
When you have
A commercial quantity of books.
that...
Gang, if you come to Australia with a suitcase full of books, I'm not worried that you're gonna sell a suitcase full of books and make a living off of me. Like, they want taxes for everything. Australia is crazy.
Any, as a samples, you must declare on the card as well.
Customs and Border Protection is called
She takes her
over
job
unless
serious.
there is a concern that
She can check my baggage, and maybe later she let me check hers.
may plan to sell them and is avoiding paying the duty. But he is adamant they are only gifts for a friend.
Is he going to get all the 20 books? There is quite a large number of these books here.
And the wallets, there's a lot of wallets too.
I did not mean to pause it like that on her dumpy like that. But a lot of books and a lot of wallets. We all know that Indian people have crazy large families. Like sometimes it's 14 of them living in a house. I'm not lying. It's just how it goes.
The books may well be a gift for someone, but he also has a large number of
Dolce & Gabbana. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, that's a replica wallet. That's not a real wallet.
wallets that he claims are for the same person.
When he says they're for gifts, I highly doubt that he's got 20 wallets. How many wallets can someone have?
How many male members of a family can there be? Like, how often does someone travel across the world from Pakistan to Australia to see their family? It's very plausible that he's bringing in 20 books in their original native language and 20 wallets. Books for the girls, wallets for the guys.
A swab of this woman's bag has returned positive for methamphetamine, but she claims the bag is not hers and she is carrying it for someone else.
So were you with these friends when they purchased these things?
No.
So you told me that the person that's giving you the food packed the bag. So how did she get all the other stuff?
I'm the one like asking for a number and they bring it to her house.
The methamphetamine reading indicates that there is a good chance she has been in recent contact with the narcotic, and when pressed further, she admits that this is the case.
She's actually admitted to using methamphetamine 2 days ago.
What the fuck? Y'all just out here doing meth? That's crazy.
So do you use here?
No, I don't use it here. I just cry over there.
You should have never admitted to trying over there. I'll tell you what, she definitely has meth in her bag. She thinks by admitting that she did it over there, that's gonna give them the reason why they're still gonna search your bag. They're gonna do it thoroughly. And if they don't find anything in your bag, now you're going back to Vietnam because you admitted to doing drugs and they don't feel safe having you in their country.
There is still a possibility that there could be a concealment in any of the large variety of products inside her bags.
You know what it is? Diet Mountain Dew gang.
Because look what I have here.
Everything suspicious will be tested, starting with the packets of food.
Did it on these too.
She is freaking out. She is freaking all the way out. She just knows the next 8 years of her life are gone. They very commonly give a 8-year sentence in Australia. If you're smuggling drugs there, it's 8. You're doing 8. Bow, bow, bow. You can't catch me smuggling anything, anywhere. Crazy as hell.
In Melbourne, immigration officer Rebecca has just made a phone call to the boyfriend of a young female passenger to check if she has been working on her previous tourist visa.
Just spoken to the
And he snitched.
boyfriend, and he's admitted to me over the phone that she has been working in a pizza shop in Australia.
Totally.
Olivia is starting to realize that her situation is not good. She will now.
It's not good. She just gotta go back to New Zealand, gang. She ain't gotta go. She ain't going to jail or nothing. I swear to God, girls are so overly dramatic. Like, you just came from New Zealand. you got somewhere to go back to.
I'll be interviewed, so a decision can be made if her visa should be cancelled.
So let's get started. So can you tell me why you come to Australia today?
To live with my boyfriend. He lives here.
And how much money do you have available to you?
I've got $1,000.
You gotta tell them you got $7,000-8,000. You gotta tell them a lot more than $1,000, because this is how they're gonna look at it. Is $1,000, and you plan to stay here how long? 2 years? Okay. That $1,000 isn't gonna last you 2 years, and you're not allowed to work here. How are you gonna acquire money to survive? You gotta tell them you got 14, 15 grand.
It was cash on me. I had a bank account, but I don't have any money.
The messages on your phone indicate that you've been working in Australia. Do you want to tell me about that?
Well, I worked here last year when I was on a working holiday visa. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to work this year, but it just sort of like kept going, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
So you know that that's in breach of your visa condition?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go talk to my manager and then I'll come back and have a talk to her, okay?
She's
The
cooked.
officers discuss the case, but the facts don't look like this will have a good outcome.
And she already knew that.
If you did not pay your taxes, Australia don't play it.
Working here on a tourist visa is in breach of her condition, so she was aware of that.
Okay. So it sounds like it's pretty clear grounds for considering cancellation of a visa.
But her boyfriend, who is waiting outside, is remaining positive.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be good judge of characters and let it through, so yeah.
Judge of character said she worked here illegally. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They don't give a hoot.
A poet from Pakistan has not...
Poet. A poet. He is neither a pilot nor a pirate. He is a poet. This makes sense now why they think he might be selling the books.
not declared tins of homemade treats that are prohibited.
These are dairy products, and coming from Pakistan, Pakistan is a high-risk country for dairy. It's not FMD approved, which is foot-and-mouth disease.
He also brought in a large amount of wallets and books that Customs and Border Protection need to check if they are regarded as a commercial quantity and therefore require duty to be paid.
Duty means taxes, gang. They want you to pay taxes.
About his undeclared food.
Because you haven't declared today, you'll be issued with a fine of $340 because you failed to declare. So how would you be paying? Do you have a credit card?
Credit card, Pakistan.
Yo, $340. How will you be paying with the quickness?
Doesn't matter. But you still have one.
My friend is.
He says his friend is waiting outside and hopefully he can pay the fine. But there is some good news about all his gifts.
I bet you he got like two so-and-so or two so-and-so inscribed in it or something like that. Why would it be good news all of a sudden?
Every arriving passenger.
News about all his gifts.
Every arriving passenger gets a concession of $900. Okay? Based on the value of these wallets, we are more than happy that they are under that, even though they are for gifts. But in the future, okay, if you have such a large amount of items bringing through for gifts, this
Under $900, and they're happy that that's under $900. Bro, that's if they're real, that's a Levi wallet. I know earlier we seen the Dolce & Gabbana wallet. You know, Levi wallet probably like $40 US. You got 20. It's like 800 plus the books.
still need to declare them. Alright? You understand?
Dolce & Gabbana gonna be more than the Levi.
He is now escorted outside to find his friend who luckily agrees to pay his $340 fine issued by biosecurity. He may have got off on the wrong foot, but this poet, writer and singer is determined to leave on a high note.
Gang, that shit was too funny. Oh my god. He just lied to him like a motherfucker. He's neither a poet, a singer, a songwriter. He is none of that. He just conned his way into Australia. I can do that. I told you, gang.
What's that?
In Melbourne, officers have found yet another suspicious item that this woman claims is for someone else.
Full of meth.
Feel the weight of that box.
Definitely full of meth.
They're those stones that...
He said... Listen, gang, listen. I'm gonna turn the volume up for 1 second.
That box. They're those...
He said... You know, that shit heavy as hell.
stones that they use in health spas. I've had a couple of net readings off her personal star, and I think there's been some other kind of reading.
Narcotics are often concealed in solid-looking objects, and an X-ray of the rocks shows that there are some inconsistencies inside that need to be checked out.
Look at this one, gang. Oh. Look at this one versus this one. That one's packed. It's not much over here. This one's packed. That's tough.
And the density in that is very different from that, and then it's very different from that. We're probably going to break into one for further testing.
This shit's exciting.
Determine if these are just solid rock or loaded with contraband.
That is not how they're about to break that open. That is not how they're about to break that open. They 110,000% should be drilling into that. And if they're gonna stupidly, for some reason, break it open with a hammer, put a mask on, bro. If that is methamphetamine in there, this is how dude's breaking it with the hammer. He's taking the hammer, he's on. Because as soon as you break it open with the hammer, ain't dust gonna go everywhere? Methamphetamine gonna shoot up in the air? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so crazy that they're actually thinking about breaking that with the hammer. I want to pet that dog. Let me pet the dog. Can I pet that dog?
Today, at the Brisbane Mail Centre, Detector Dog Fraser and his handler Brad are on duty searching for illicit substances.
Brad got the best job in the whole joint, gang. Brad got the best job in the whole joint. Brad get to hang out with the dog all day, give him treats, play, love on him. Give me that job. And Brad probably making a smooth $25 an hour, 30.
That is a very strong response.
That's a very strong
response. And there is a good chance there is something hidden amongst this bunch of lead.
I call out this one. So if someone want to take $5 right now on brown envelope, yay or nay, comment. You're either gonna have to send me or I'll send you $5.
Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Actually, nails will dig down inside that tray there. So what we might do is we'll remove this bunch of letters here. We'll look over the X-ray and see if there's anything that sticks out to us.
The X-ray should be able to help identify anything suspicious.
We've got 2 letters here show up on the X-ray that look like they're quite suspicious and consistent with previous importations of narcotics before.
I wonder if part of the way they speak is because of their teeth. Gang, I'm not lying to you. Their teeth are crazy over there.
The letters are first opened by Australia Post before their...
And the reason their teeth are crazy? is because Australia is a lot like America, like it is here in America. We're white. I'm not American. I'm Roman. I'm American now. I'm saying I'm not generationally born here. I am an American, but I'm not born here. I'm Romanian. I'm just Caucasian, but I'm not American. So you have Native Americans that were actually here before the white folks got here. That's why Australians and teeth are so fucked up and shit, because they were actually conquered or landed on by the English, by Britons, and we all know about their teeth. The whole world knows about the British's teeth, and that's why hundreds of years later, thousands of years later, technically.
Taken to the...
No, hundreds of years later. What am I talking about? I'm not. Their teeth are still messed up.
For testing.
Because they are descendants of the British. Did I say ammonia?
The X-ray of a box of granite rocks shows the centers are inconsistent. But attempts to see if there is anything inside barely scratches the surface.
As
and
granite.
officers are satisfied they are solid rock. But these personal photo albums that belong to the woman are tested, and the results are not good.
Positive results of the photo albums.
Yeah, but they're not strong indications. A 3 and a 5%.
Methamphetamine and heroin.
So my question now is, have you been around heroin?
No.
Okay, because your photo
This bitch in the background still being nosy as hell.
album has come back positive for heroin.
Look at the way she just eyeballed her up and down.
Okay, because your photo album has come back positive for heroin.
No, just meth. No, you know,
Just meth, gang. Just meth.
When was the last time she took meth because they were strong readings?
2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Who were you with?
the ones like all the popping training in Vietnam.
When was the last time you did it here?
No, I don't do it now.
Come on.
No, I don't use it now. I don't use it now.
You don't use it here?
No.
You only use it in Vietnam?
Yes, I tried it out and then it says home. And then I tried it out.
How did you know it was meth?
They called me.
And you believed it?
Officers are still concerned and decide to conduct a frisk search in a private room. The packets of food that have traces of methamphetamine are the only things left that could be hiding something illegal, and further testing has been inconclusive. All the packets will be held and taken to a lab for a more definite test of their contents.
Yep, so we're going to keep this today. This is the receipt.
The frisk search is clear, and officers have finished their questioning, and there is no longer
What? I definitely thought she was getting cooked.
any reason to delay her. She is free to go.
Dang, I got bamboozled. Or she got away with it, one or the other. I feel like I know they did their job, though. I know they searched every square inch of everything. They probably did a body scan and all.
Immigration in Melbourne have decided that Olivia has breached her previous tourist visa conditions, and now the next step must be taken.
Today I have decided to issue you with a notice of intention to consider cancelling your visa. This does not mean that your visa is cancelled, it just means that we're thinking about it. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes to consider a response, and then I'm going to take the information that you give me into consideration when I make a decision. Okay?
You get 10 minutes to think up of a reason why. What are you doing, gang? Personally, I'm not taking the 10 minutes. I'm starting to talk right away. You've had, the whole time she's been gone, you've been thinking about what to tell her. I'm not taking 10 minutes. I'm going to say, man, just stay right there. I don't need 10 minutes to tell you about me. I know who I am and that this and this and this and that. And she's going to be like, you know what? He's a good person.
While Olivia gathers her thoughts, her boyfriend Alex is waiting outside. and is
Short
becoming
King.
increasingly
Short Kings.
anxious with the situation.
She hasn't done anything wrong. She's not going to do anything wrong, so yeah.
Part of my response would also be that this schmuck is who I'm staying with, and he is allowed to work. I won't have to work. He just wasn't with me last time, and it spilled over past my visa. I'm sorry about that, but it won't happen now because the schmuck is with me and he is allowed to work.
Olivia is now ready to argue her case.
So do you want to tell me why we shouldn't cancel your visa?
I think the first thing, the whole point of me coming to Australia was for my boyfriend and to visit him. As for the working, it's not my main source of income. It's not full time. It's not an important factor for me being here. I just made a mistake and
She did not know how to argue her case at all whatsoever.
even need a little bit.
You had 10 minutes and that's what you thought up with? In 10 whole minutes, that's what you thought up with?
More time just to sort all that stuff.
And you're crying? That ain't gonna help your case. You just look guilty.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to my manager.
I'm gonna go talk to my manager killed me out, bro. Because he's just gonna be like, yep, it sounds like clear grounds to go ahead and cancel her visa, yeah?
And make a decision, okay?
Look at her face, bro. She knows what the decision is.
And make a decision, okay?
She knows exactly what her decision is.
Wait for the decision.
If I don't even get to go out of the airport, I just have to turn around and go home and it'll be good to go.
Out of thousands of letters, Detective Fraser has picked two.
Oh, gang, I hope no one took my $5. He didn't hit that brown envelope at all.
He's right. And a swab of the other letter gives a similar result.
So given the positive result from the X-ray and the ion scan of MDMA, we're going to deconstruct those letters further.
MDMA?
Out of it and actually form a NIC test on it.
Okay, well, that 1000% is drugs.
As the letter is opened, a foil package is found that contains a plastic wrapped item.
The odds have now went up to 1,000,000%.
And the second letter is also opened, and an almost identical concealment is found. But this time, there are a number of tablets.
So we've opened the second letter here. It was in an alcohol bag and inside like a heat seal bag and folded in between the cardboard. So as you can see, it's quite a detailed concealment. From here on, we'll do the testing for the NIC test here, and we'll see what they actually come up as.
From the first letter, a strange granulated substance is found, and a sample is crushed into a powder before it is placed into a NIC test.
A what test?
A blue reaction will indicate a positive result.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that fucking turned blue so fast.
Indicate a positive result.
It's come back positive blue.
Blue as fuck.
So we'll repeat that process for the tablets.
Come out blue as fuck.
And the tablets also tested positive as MDMA or ecstasy.
So we've had a good result here today in the letters. We've got 25 grams of MDMA powder and about 100 tablets of MDMA. So it's quite a good result for customers and the dog unit.
When you've got smoke-free setback.
That's crazy. Did y'all see how quick that turned blue? That was about to be some good ecstasy. I've never done that. I don't know. $26,000 worth? They just fucking jabbed someone 26,000 racks. Her visa canceled.
Admitted that she has worked on her previous tourist visa.
Told you.
Olivia and her boyfriend are hoping that immigration will allow her to re-enter Australia.
I hope that she can see my reasons beyond working and see that I can be in Australia without having a job. It's not my main source of income, so.
What are you talking about, your main source of income? What is your main source of income if you're not working? Make that make sense.
See out the next 5 months without needing work.
And now a decision has been made.
Okay. So today I've decided to cancel your visa. So what will happen from here is we'll contact the airline that brought you to Australia and organise for the next available flight to take you back to New Zealand. If there's no available flight today, then you'll be taken to an immigration detention centre where you'll be held until another available flight.
It's a devastating blow to the country.
If a flight isn't available today, you basically got to go to jail? That's crazy.
Couple's plans, and Officer Rebecca checks with the airline to see if she can return to New Zealand today.
They're all full? Do you have anything available for tomorrow? Okay, well let me know what flight you can get on.
The leader is given the opportunity to
Her
call
teeth are
boyfriend,
crazy.
let him know that she will now need to spend the night in a detention centre before returning to New Zealand the next day.
She's going to be sent home in the morning, deported, and she's got a 3-year ban. She's not back in Australia for 3 years, so.
Whoa. 3 years is crazy. Dude is devastated too. Y'all can't see, but he got a pretty big forehead. I know y'all couldn't see that. I've been looking at it the whole time. My motherfucker, that's the landing strip they land the Boeing 747 on. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. Oh, what the hell?
At the end of the day, it was a tough but fair decision for immigration.
Legally, yes, it was the right decision. She breached her visa condition. It was a clear breach. However, emotionally, it's always a hard decision to send someone back home, especially if she's this emotional and she's leaving her boyfriend who she loves very much behind.
What the? Gang, one more time. That's crazy. Just one slight brace will probably fix it real good. For real. He remained in Australia. He cheated. Gang, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I really enjoy watching these border security videos. If y'all enjoyed that, give it a thumbs up and comment down below. And consider subscribing. It would really help my channel out. And we'll see y'all in the next one.